What's up, guys? Chris here, and welcome back to part 2 of Call of Duty 4 multiplayer gameplay, live commentary gameplay. Like I said before, we are using the AK-47 with the stopping power, 3 special grenades, and steady aim. You guys all know that junk. So yeah, let's talk about another thing I wanted to talk about, is doing dual commentaries. Now, a couple of people have asked me to do dual commentary with them, and I've always wanted to do them. But the thing is that it's really hard for me right now doing a dual commentary with you because I'm so busy. Like I said in part 1, is that, you know, I wake up, I eat breakfast, then I go out every single day after I eat breakfast, depending, that be the mall or a friend's house or whatever, and then I come home, take a shower, go to work, come home, take a shower, go to the gym, come home, take a shower, and then probably game. You know, I game for maybe 4 hours a day. That can span from 12 o'clock in the morning to 4 o'clock in the morning. You know, and that's what I do when I get home. And, you know, for me, gaming is a hobby as well. You know, I've always gamed. I've been gaming since I was 2 years old. I've seen videos of me playing Super Mario on the Super Nintendo. And, you know, gaming for me has been fun. You know, obviously it could be a bit competitive when you're playing Call of Duty or Gears of War, and, you know, that's fun too as well. But, you know, doing a dual commentary with somebody is something I've always wanted to do. There was actually one person I've always wanted to do a dual commentary with, and that person is actually Whaaaaaaaaaaaaaats Gamertag. Now, some of you might know Whaaaaaaaaaaaats Gamertag, and he is probably like a father figure to me on YouTube. Now, obviously, my parents are still alive, thank the Lord, and you know, the reason I wanted to do a dual commentary with Whaaaaaaaaaaaats Gamertag, like I said, is obviously he's a father figure to people, but he's like somebody you can talk to. You know, he's there for you, and he'll give you advice and stuff like that. And, you know, I've always wanted to do a little commentary about him. For some of you who don't know, you know, is that I have that medical condition, which is alopecia areata. And, you know, what that medical condition is, for some of you who might ask, is that it's basically a sickness or disease, whatever you want to call it, that you were born with, or you can get when you're older. Another person actually has it is that guy who camps, which is he's a big YouTuber as well, on YouTube. And I actually tried contacting him. Supposedly somebody told me that he actually posted my video on Facebook but then removed it. I don't know why, but hopefully I can get in contact with him in like the near future, maybe do a dual commentary with him. But, you know, the thing is that he was actually diagnosed, I think, about maybe a year or 2 ago, and I have actually had this throughout my whole life. So when I was born, I've had this, and I'm 18 now, and I think he's maybe 15 or 16. So, you know, I kind of want to do a dual commentary with him and try to give him advice on it, you know, and we could talk about it. And it'd be really cool to do a dual commentary with that guy who camps, because he knows what I go through and I know what he goes through, because we both have the same condition. Even though mine might be alopecia areata, and his is alopecia universalis. Now, the difference between those two, I don't want to go into complications, is that alopecia areata, you can't get hair on your scalp, which is your head. So I don't have any hair on my head. I shaved it, even though some people might call me a Nazi. Go ahead. But yeah, another thing is I don't have any hair on my arms or legs. You know, I do have little few patches on my legs, but the only area, I'm not even gonna say where I have hair, is the area you can guess. And I actually have some hair under my armpits as well. But yeah, so, you know, doing a dual commentary with that guy who camps would be really amazing, because you know, he's somebody that you can that I can look to, because he has the same condition I do, even though it might be a bit different. And I didn't actually explain what his is that his is you can't get any hair throughout your whole body. I mean, your arms, your legs, your underpits, your pubic hair. I don't care if he has any hair there, but you can't get any hair anywhere. You know, and obviously it's got to be a bit more rough for him, since he can't get any hair anywhere. But same with me, you know, my legs are basically bald. Both my legs, both my arms. I only have hair under my armpits, and, you know, obviously you can tell where else, but I don't have any on my head. And also on my eyebrows as well. And I'm actually starting to lose my eyelashes too. and that's something that we can talk about. The stuff I've gone through and the stuff that he's gone through, and I do think that'd be a really amazing video, because of the sickness that we have, and we can talk about our experiences with it, how much changed our life, and I would really love to do that. And it would really help me that if you guys could help me out in some sort of way, because with him and Woody's gamertag, I think that would be amazing to me. Because, and I'm not trying to suck up to you guys, but like I said, if I do a dual commentary with that guy who camps, it would be amazing, because you get both opinions and both experiences with people that have it on YouTube and who like to game, who like to do this as a hobby. We both play video games, and we both have the same thing in common, video games. Then we both do it. We upload our gameplay and commentaries onto YouTube. Now, the reason I want to do a commentary with Woody's gamertag is because, he's a father figure on YouTube. He helps a lot of people with their problems. He does a series called Mail Mondays, and he actually answers viewers' questions, and he kind of gives them advice and stuff like that. And that would be really cool for me. And just doing that just would be amazing, because maybe he can give me advice. I actually took a year off college because I wanted to relax, but maybe he can give me some advice on college or whatever. And I don't want to really get too personal, but he actually has a son who has a medical condition. I know it's not mine. I forget what his medical condition is. Especially being my family. My family, they know, obviously they know about this medical condition. But seeing them, it's just both my mom and my grandma. They see me like this, and they kind of get sick, because my grandma doesn't want to see her grandson having this medical condition, and neither does my mom, because my mom's seen the stuff that's happened to me while I was little. I was used to get picked on because I had no hair on my head, and then I never used to do anything about it. But just seeing my mom kind of be upset about it, and just being upset at kids or their parents because they make fun of their son, it's just wrong. And and if my kids were to ever have this condition, God forbid they do, but if they were, I'd always be there for them. I would always help them with whatever they need help with. I'm actually tearing up a bit, because it kind of does get to me as well. It doesn't really bug me anymore, but when I was a kid, I never really noticed it. But when I was going through high school and elementary school, yeah, it used to bother me, because kids would always look at me, and they obviously say different things, and I would hear them. They didn't think I would hear them, but I would. And it kind of gets me, and I'm getting actually really emotional now. But before I sound like a babbling brook, I'm actually gonna end this commentary, because I think this gameplay is almost done. But yeah, anyways, I hope you enjoyed the gameplay and commentary, and I hope you enjoyed my my commentary about this topic. But if you guys do me that real big favor and try to get in contact with that guy who camps, as well as Woody's gamertag, that mean a lot to me, because those are my goals right now, is to become, or not become, but to be in a dual commentary with both of them, even one of them, it doesn't matter. It's that I want to get my own personal, I don't know the right word to say, is that I want to get my word out there. I want to express who I am and all that stuff, and it'd be an honor to do a dual commentary with Woody's gamertag as well as that guy who camps. So if you guys can do me that big favor, try to send them both of these videos, part 1 and part 2, and get them to watch it somehow, that would mean the world to me. And I would thank you guys so much. For those of you who actually got him to do that, I would thank you guys forever. Anyways, guys, this is Chris. Hope you guys have a good day, and I will see you guys later.